Welcome back to Top 10 Dog Breeds I Want to Kiss on the Lips.
Oh.
Number 1.
Oh, God. Why do I have to be a part of this? I didn't sign up for this.
I mean, people love dogs, dude.
Some people love their dogs enough to kiss them on the mouth. That's like a real thing. There are people that also love their cats too much, and I'm probably one of those people.
When we first got our last dog and she was just like a little puppy, I used to just like let her like lick inside my mouth.
Oh my God. Okay, that's a little...
Look at this, it's a little puppy. She's clean. And it's like, it's just, you know, she gets excited, she starts like licking your face, and then you just like open your mouth, and then she like licks in your mouth, and it's just like, you know.
Yeah.
It was fun.
You know, it's fine.
I stopped.
Well, that's good.
After a while, because then, you know, you hang out with them for a while, and then they start, you know, eating garbage and whatever, and you're like, okay, well, I guess I'm not gonna. Now I know what you do with that mouth.
Now I know what that mouth do, though.
Yeah. You think the Lorax is a dog? I do. I think he's just like a mustachioed orange bipedal dog.
What is your obsession with the Lorax recently?
Dude, the Lorax is a dog, dude.
Wait, have I already done Misty
10
Bog?
Fan theories. I don't know what you've done, dude.
I don't know what I've done either.
Top 10 fan theories. Lorax is a dog. Number 1. What else? Cat in the Hat is a dog. Pop on Hop. Those are all the dogs. Those are all dogs, all of them. They're kind of like dogs. Name me one thing that isn't kind of like a dog. Like
Spyro
frogs,
the dragon.
Like those frogs that are jumping around right there. That frog that you just killed.
That's a dog.
Frogs are kind of like dogs.
Frog rhymes with dog.
Yeah, I mean, that's most of the reason.
I think that's a big part of it, yeah. Like,
What
if it
else?
rhymes, it's probably similar.
Fog.
Fog is a
Fog
dog.
rhymes with dog.
This is getting so insane.
Grog, like the pirate drink.
Is that a drink?
Yeah, grog. You never heard of grog?
Never heard of grog.
Don't the orcs drink it in Lord of the Rings?
I don't know.
I think they do.
I don't feel like I've heard of that.
It's like a pirate drink. I don't know what it is.
You think
I just know it's
orcs
a
are kind of
pirate
like
drink.
the pirates of that universe?
No, I think they're the Nazis of that universe. I mean, isn't that the whole thing?
Yeah, I guess they
Tolkien or
just kind
whatever?
of want to like kill everything.
Or
like,
it's not. He
what were
fought
their
World War I,
motivations?
I guess so. Not Nazis, but you know, proto-Nazis. What were their motivations? I don't know. To take over, to have their own
Conquest.
Yeah, it's just like any tribally motivated bullshit. It's just, you know, they don't look like us. Kill them.
Honestly,
Take their
like what was Sauron's mission? Because the orcs don't really have their own. I cannot
You
believe
just
how
got stabbed in the heart by that orc.
I cannot believe how poorly I'm
I
doing.
mean, it was Sauron's mission to subjugate the whole of Middle Earth. That was Sauron's mission.
So he's kind of like the Hitler, and the orcs are just kind of like the people that Hitler made do stuff for him.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
Nazis.
I guess.
I guess I've never really thought about it in those terms. I don't know why I'm thinking about it now. I don't know how it's come to this. But
Has it come to this?
here we are.
On the streets.
On the streets of Misty Bog, killing a bunch of frogs. Gonna steal your clogs and make you help me out here.
No. I'm gonna let this die,
Okay.
actually.
It's probably for the best.
Dude,
That's probably wise.
set that dude on fire.
Okay. I set
There's
the
like a
pig on
fairy-
fire, but I have to like
This
Hey.
is a pretty like metal looking Spyro enemy.
is it because
Look
they're
at them all.
covered
Look at
in
them all.
armor?
Look at that. That's like genuinely frightening.
Yeah.
Go get that dragon.
I'm not super loving it, if you know what I mean.
No, behind you.
I feel like there's a way.
Probably, but go get the dragon.
That I'm supposed to go.
Go get the dragon, dude.
Like, okay, I'll go this
the
way.
big Duggus.
Duggus. House of the Duggus. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I have. We watched together. Roscoe.
That's a dog.
I was just gonna say that's a good dog name. Look, he's got the Eye of Sauron on his neck.
There was another dragon that had that eye. Do you think they're like friends? Like they went to the same bead jewelry making class together and they have like friendship necklaces?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's satisfying. Boom. Suckers.
Like that fairy is like standing there with an arrow pointing down to hell.
This way. Look, listen.
Have you played? You haven't played Ocarina.
No, but I know about that.
Yeah, I guess we're pretty inundated with Zelda memes in this modern age.
Yeah, and I'm pretty big fan of Zelda.
Zaldar.
Zoodoo. Who do that Zoodoo? You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'll see myself out. I'll see myself out now. What's up with these like angry mandrake things?
Oh yeah, they are like mandrakes.
Except they actually like move.
Yeah.
Do mandrakes move when they grow up in Harry Potter? Because like we kind of see them in their early larval baby phase.
Yeah, they like turn into Groots and they just like stalk around campus.
But I like to think that they stay like looking like babies, but they get more muscular.
I like to think that they turn into like anthropomorphic like wood demons and they just stalk around campus and just like grab students and throttle them.
Oh God.
Kind of like the apple wizard, the apple trees from Wizard of Oz. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
They like throw apples. That was something that happened.
That was certainly a thing. Oh hell yeah, dude! I nailed that.
I
wasn't about to let them gank me this time.
I bet whoever came up with that was like really proud of that concept. They were like, yeah, and then like we'll have living trees and they throw their apples.
Yeah.
They'll pelt you with their apples. Isn't that creative?
They'll use their apples as a weapon.
For 1937.
Isn't that scary?
And then we'll take this young girl and we'll beat the shit out of her.
Because we love domestic violence in the 30s.
Smoke. Bubba.
Hey, Bubba. What's up? Bubba Gump. My name is Bubba and I don't have a brain.
She's like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, there's some more.
Open-ended assignment.
I keep consistently checking my progress to see if the hell is over. I don't know why. I don't like the jungle levels that much. Like, I really like the whimsical magic crafters. I think that's been my favorite level so far. Honestly. Like, main world. Overworld.
Main line. Do you think that there would be...
Oh, there's a thing up
there. Do you think there would be fewer criminals?
If this level didn't exist?
If crime took, like, STEM knowledge?
Perhaps.
Like, hear me out here, right?
Like, do you think that...
For someone who is, like, kind of ADD and, like, you know, appreciates creativity and, you know, likes open-ended solutions and thinking outside the box, like, crime is kind of a good career.
Oh, no.
Right? I mean, in principle. I mean, not, you know...
Maybe we don't encourage you to commit crimes, but I guess it does require some amount of
it's
creativity.
a better... let's just say this. It would be a better fit than, say, you know, accountancy for a person with those qualities.
Yeah.
Right? But say it was reversed. Say you needed to be a really organized, like detail-oriented, data-driven, science-type person to do a crime.
Oh, I see.
Like, do you think, because like we have like a shortage of like STEM people or whatever.
No. That was not supposed to happen. Look, I do it again.
Maybe we'd have
better.
a shortage of criminals then.
Yeah, but like, how would that make sense? Like, in what world would
I
you
don't
only
know,
have science
Sarah.
knowledge to commit crimes?
I don't know.
Like, if you were like the person stealing the embryos from Jurassic Park.
No, I mean the score doesn't change, just the process to get it. So like, you know, the only way to buy a gun is if you do like a Sudoku puzzle. The way that you break into safes are like, you know, with like qualitative/quantitative data analysis.
And I guess
fly over there. Those
that's
stumps.
kind of a thing.
What do you mean? It's not a thing at all.
I guess you just figure out the code.
Yeah, well,
I don't know what I'm saying, but
I'm just saying
I guess
like an
technically
alternate.
speaking, this idea would it makes sense to me. I just don't know how.
Like the other thing is like
Wow.
all the things that you need to do crimes are like cool and sexy. Like shoot a gun,
Is
like
that cool?
drive a car.
Drive away in a car really fast.
Drive a fast car. You know, execute a police officer, family of 4. It's all the.
But like the fast car doesn't necessarily have to be sexy. Like
But
you
what
could
if
be
it was
driving
lame?
like a stolen Mazda.
What if it was lame? What if the way that you did crime was lame? Kind of like smoking. Like, do you know about that like French ad where they tried to like equate smoking to being gay to get kids to not want to smoke?
No,
I don't think I'm making this up.
I
There was
hope
a-
not.
There was like a French ad.
I mean,
think
I
it was
hope that
French.
you know what I mean.
I think it was French, and it was like equating like smoking to being gay. This is like older.
What's
This is from like a
the
couple decades ago.
Actual
And it
fuck
was
was
like
that?
it was like showing like a silhouette of like a kid, and he's like on his knees like he's gonna suck a dick, but like the dick is like a cigarette.
No, that's so bad.
Yeah.
I hate that.
So because it's like, well, you know, okay, well we gotta get kids to not want to smoke.
So we have to equate
So
it to
what
something.
what would they hate? Oh, they would hate if, you know, people thought they were gay. So we'll say that, well, you know, being gay, smoking is equivalent to being gay, which, you know, is in this context is a negative.
That makes me so sad.
Yeah.
Like, I'm kind of glad, you know, it's kind of a weird landscape out there still, but for whatever it's worth, like, at least I think we're kind of encouraging people to be themselves. Maybe a
Yeah.
little bit too much. I don't know exactly where the lines are, but I'm glad that people are comfortable to be who they are. I think that's important.
Yeah. But
Like, you don't feel
Anyway.
like you have to live a lie.
the like, what if we did that but with crime? And we advertised that like crime
Crime's not cool.
is like gay.
Well, that is an
No, but like
interesting
I don't know.
hypothesis.
Like we equate because like it's like a whole like Fight Club type, you know, what's the word? Like anarchist aesthetic. You know, to like doing crime. It's like, oh yeah, fuck the government. Everyone's a liar. Everyone's, you know, oh I'm stealing, but like no one's a bigger thief than Uncle Sam. Oh, trigger the trap. Nice.
I guess you can't trigger it, but you can break it.
But like, you know what I mean? And then you have like an ad campaign where you draw an equivalent of like stealing to doing something lame and boring.
Oh yeah, stealing. That's just like
filling out an Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah. Oh, you wanna take that car? You wanna steal that car? Well, that's just like
filing taxes.
Yeah. I feel like everything you said was better than what I was gonna say. I was gonna say like eating potato chips, but
no,
there's a lot of people.
You gotta make it like really lame.
Like really lame.
Like white collar hell.
It's just like, yeah. Well, I mean, I can't even think of anything worse than like taxes and 40-hour work week and
money laundering. You might as well be helping a client with his IT ticket.
You might as well be helping with IT problems outside of your job description. Ooh.
Yeah.
You're not even qualified to do IT work. Ooh.
Yeah, shoot that old lady in the head. You might as well be denying her insurance claim. I mean...
Wow, this is kind of a chaotic mess. Nightmare.
That's fine.
Okay, I think if I get the ribbity ruse.
Excuse me? That's totally, by the way, that's a totodile.
It does kind of look like a totodile.
That's a straight up totodile, dude.
I'm gonna call him a ribbity roo.
When I was a kid, I liked the water Pokemon the best. Like, I got a Squirtle.
Did you now?
Yeah, I got a Blastoise. I loved it in the cartoons. The first time I saw a Blastoise, honestly, Charizard got bad PR in the cartoon because he's like a lazy fuck. He never does his job. Like Blastoise, when you see Blastoise in the cartoon, he's awesome. And Venusaur is like a big, massive thing.
Dude, yes, cool. I 100% at the level.
Hold on, Sarah.
That means I can kill myself.
I guess so.
That means I can unalive.
Then I got older and I started like appreciating the fire type Pokemon. And I don't know what happened to me. And I'm a Pisces too, so I'm like betraying my element. If anything, we were just talking about this, how like how you people maybe like learn what their personality should be based on their zodiac and then kind of alter their personality to fit their zodiac. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy thing. I think I did the opposite of that.
You feel like you developed against your zodiac?
Well,
because you thought it was
not
like...
with that intention, because I don't really give a shit about zodiac.
Right.
Whatever.
I know this to be true.
I'm still like a kind of stereotypical Pisces person, I think. I don't know. I don't really look into that much, but from what I've heard, it sounds like that's the case. But I like fire. Something about me when I got older, like your
caveman brain activated and you were like,
Yeah.
Fire.
I love fire, dude.
That's the other reason why I thought you might enjoy this game. Because you can breathe fire.
Yeah. Honestly, it kind of pissed me off when I had the GameCube Spyro or whatever. And there's like a thing where like you switch to different breaths. Kind of like in Metroid or something. With like the different missiles.
Yeah.
And I didn't like that. Because I was just like, I just want to use fire. Why doesn't fire just work for everything? Like, why do I need lightning breath and ice breath and what? You know, most kids would be like, oh, that's cool. It's like different, whatever. But I was just like, I don't know. I'm kind of a purist like that. Like, for instance, not to go off on like a whole tangent about World of Warcraft, but I will.
Oh, but you will, though.
First of all, let me just say, in any fantasy bullshit, whatever, I don't like casters. I like melee. As in,
like, you don't like to play them?
Right. I like the idea of playing them, which is weird that would translate from not just games like, you know, World of Warcraft, Skyrim, you know, similar, whatever, but also in D&D. Just something about me, I just like melee. I like swinging a big weapon, even if it's
just... Brendan like to swing big sword.
Yeah. I like the utility and like the fantasy behind like being like this like super wise, you know, like, you know, student of a esteemed college or, you know, like a Harry Potter type character or whatever, but I actually just don't like it that much. I don't like rain shit. I like to see the life leave my enemy's eyes when I butcher them.
Like Voldemort.
Exactly.
I want to see the light leave your eyes.
It's like it's like
I want to see the bananas in your eyes.
The Hound says like arrows are for ninnies or whatever. And he's like, I like to see the. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. So,
I get you, homie.
But I don't. If I do play anything like that, and you play like a mage, it's like 3 specializations. It's like vanilla, ass magic, frost, and fire.
Ass magic is always an essential fantasy.
Cryomancy to me, I get it. I get that people are into it. I totally understand why it's cool. Absolutely. I'm not into it. Vanilla ass magic, I get that too. I really do. I do appreciate it. But I like fire the best. But my problem is with the design of the class and a lot of iterations of the game. There's a billion iterations of the game at this point. I am a classic enjoyer. Not that I've played in a long time, but when I did. Anyway, like even if you do fire, it incorporates like ice spells, like still to like lock people in place where you still have to use ice stuff. I would have liked if they'd fully reskinned everything to be totally fire. You know, maybe it has the same effect, maybe it has a similar effect, but it's totally fire. But this is something that I see crop up in a lot of games, and it's like the main idea of all of this, and it goes to not just abilities but aesthetic as well, is that when there's a discrepancy between what you want to do and what is actually on the table for you, you can go in this room. You don't have to.
Well, I just kind of thought like maybe I could finish like collecting everything out here.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
No,
how.
You could try to collect some more stuff out here. You barely scratched the surface, it looks like. So.
I think that there's a way that you can fly into the sewers.
My point is...
Am I misremembering that? I think so.
My point is... And I think this is really important in like a game like World of Warcraft, using that as an example. Something where your character means a lot to you. Something where you're going to spend a lot of time on this character. And that's why for all the people that are kind of pissed about character creators, that's why they're so in depth now. And it's because for a lot of people like me, it's hard to get behind a character unless it looks like the thing that you want it to look like.
Yeah, like there's some kind of like personalization that allows you to kind of live through.
Right. Like you get to do whatever you want, not just, well, I have to be this, you know, human with, what do I want to have, 3-inch long blonde hair? That's okay, I guess that's close enough.
I guess that'll do.
Yeah. But it goes for abilities as well. And it's like, and listen, I know depending on the type of game that it is or whatever, there's certainly limits. But I think that the games that are most successful to me in you know, this sort of like fantasy RPG genre that I'm talking about, it could be, you could apply it to anything now, really. Any kind of RPG.
Yeah.
Is when you have a lot of agency over what your character looks like and what they do. Prime example, outside of the ones that I've already talked about. Sekiro, right? I like Sekiro. I enjoyed it. It was hard as shit. I played through it. I liked it. There were a lot of people that did not like it. Some of those people were, you know, because of difficulty, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't believe in that. However, I do understand where people were coming from who were fans of the Souls games when, you know, like in Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Demon Souls.
Like they did kind of divert a little bit from what they had done before.
But it's not just that they diverted, it's the way that they diverted. So they didn't just change a little bit of the formula or whatever. It's like, okay, you're not, you know, ass face 27, you know, the blue skinned warped abomination who's, you know, made to look like he has an ass for a face, you're Sekiro or whatever his name was. I don't remember. And you have this whole and you have this story, and you have these clothes.
That was surprisingly easy.
You have this weapon. You know what I mean? Like you're much more funneled towards like a specific. And then you notice the next game, I mean, apart from like the Demon's Souls remake or whatever, or remaster, was Elden Ring, where they go back to the formula of make your character whatever you want, and it's the most in-depth creator yet.
Yeah, I think people really resonated with that more.
And you can choose, you know, the summons that you have. If you have summons, you can choose the rings, the special abilities, the armor, what it looks like, you know, the weapons that you use, the magic that you might want to use, your setup, and it allows for, you know, you can build a whole archetype. You can, you know, if you're a mega weeb and you want to build the Kakashi character and use a bunch of lightning attacks, and
you can do whatever you want.
Be like a ninja. You can do that.
There's a gym down there.
You could make your D&D character, some approximation of it, or you could just do whatever's fun. You know, you could be like, well, I like the holy magic and whatever, like I did.
Oh, I sure do like the holy magic.
And then really suffer at the end of the game when everything is resistant to holy magic.
Yeah, I actually did that in my first playthrough of Elden Ring.
Oh yeah, you know I did.
So I was like, oh, the holy magic, it hits so hard, and I like some of these things, and yeah, at the end it comes back to bite you. But what can you do?
But yeah, I mean, the point is the more agency that you can give the player in terms of customization, generally speaking, the better. And it just, you know, the more you can tailor not just the character and like the fantasy, but, you know, for the people that are into that, but just the experience as well of like playing the game. I mean, imagine if I load up Dark Souls 3 and I play as a pyromancer or whatever, and I throw my first fireball and I go, you know what? I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling like like the slow lob and the mana management and whatever. And
how do I get over there?
Of all of this, I don't like it. And then imagine that that's how you have to play the game. That's the only class available. It's like either you're the sort of person that would love a pyromancer and you love the game, or, you know, you put up with it, or you hate it. You know?
Right. I see what you're saying.
So, I don't know. I mean, and really, I'm not talking to like, you know, not that you couldn't do this, but really I'm talking about big game projects. I'm talking about like AAA. I'm talking about like, you know, large scale. Skyrim do this as well. And part of the reason people love that, you know?
Yeah.
Are they coming out with another Elder Scrolls?
Elden Spyro
game? Do you know? Is it like on the books?
I haven't heard of anything like that.
I know we do this show with games in it or whatever, but I don't actually keep up with.
I try my best to keep up with things that are going on, but truthfully,
I'm aware of the memes.
Yeah, I'm mostly just in my editing hole.
Skyrim on, you know, now coming to your Samsung refrigerator or whatever.
It's kind of crazy how refrigerators can do that now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, everything has a lot more computing power.
Do you...
That's just,
Speaking of computing power, can I borrow some of yours? Your mental power? Do you see anything that can get me up higher?
See that in that tunnel there that you missed?
What tunnel?
Go in there.
In here?
Yeah. Yeah. Go to the, you have to touch like the green part.
I don't want to return home. I'm not done yet.
I'm done.
Well, too bad, Brendan. Guess who has the controller? That would be me.
I have the TV controller.
Look, there's stuff right over there.
I don't know, dude.
I can. It's just out of my reach.
Can you like sidle on those bricks?
These bricks?
No, Yeah, other bricks that are not anywhere close to the place you're trying to go.
I don't think so. Like they don't look like they're jumpable, and even if they were,
I don't think that that's get upable. I think it's probably something at the beginning of the level or whatever. Like that's another way to go. I don't think you can climb up there from here.
You think I have to like go back?
Oh, wait, what's this?
This is like where I came from, but
there you go.
Oh, maybe this. Yeah.
You can sidle up bricks.
They sneak stuff in here like this. Like you kind of have to like turn around and
don't drown.
Explore from all angles.
All right. Well, we got the chests. Now we can end the episode.
I didn't get the ones in the back, and I didn't get the key.
Fly through the goo.
I don't think you can do that.
Try it.
I'm pretty sure you're supposed to.
Try it.
Whoop-de-doo, not get the goo. I don't want to get the goo.
Try to fly through the goo, dude.
You always lead me astray like
Indulge
this.
me. No,
I don't have enough lives to fly through goo,
Fly through the goo, man.
No, I won't do it. I won't.
All right. Well, this episode's over. We're going to end it on Sarah chickening out.
Okay, fine. See?
Nice.
See?
I didn't know it would have a hitbox.
I told you. I told you the goo was bad.
I didn't know it was laminar flow. All right. Well, we'll see you next time.
See you next time. We'll try to find the rest of the secrets, possibly, maybe, and if not, then we won't. So
yeah, we'll try to do this thing, and if not, then we won't. Fuck off. I mean,
fight us in the comments below, as per usual.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. We'll see you back here again tomorrow.
Drink your cookies.
Goodbye.